I figured I'd show this real quick. I, oh, not that I forgot, but I had bought this figure, I'm going to say about a year ago. It's by Tom McFarlane. It is The New Adventures of Batman. It's based off the cartoon done by Filmation. I didn't get the other figures. I just got her. Not sure why. I might pick Batman and Robin one day. The good thing about that show was that they brought back Adam West and Burt Ward to voice their characters again 10 years later. I think that came out in 1977 or 78, if I'm not mistaken. I was about 8 years old when this cartoon came out. It didn't last long. It was out at the same time as the Super Friends cartoon. So I used to switch back and forth because it was on at the same time on different channels. Super Friends was on ABC and this was on NBC. So it only lasted a season. So I'm assuming that maybe paying Burt Ward and Adam West to do the voices was more expensive than to keep the show on. Because I think the Super Friends was maybe doing better in the ratings. That's the back of the box. I actually wanted to get the Batcave. I should have gotten the Batcave when I had the chance at $39.99. Now it's at $63. But she comes with her Batarang and handcuffs. So Batgirl, based off the New Adventures of Batman, is based off the Barbara Gordon version of Batgirl. There have been so many Batgirls since the 50s. The original Batgirl was Betty Kane, the niece of Batwoman Cassandra Cain. They created those characters in the comic books to dispel any rumors of Batman and Robin being in a not so kosher relationship. I'm not trying to, but that has always been like that since the comic book days, since the 50s. There always been those little rumors between Batman and Robin. And it doesn't help Batman that he keeps having different versions of Robin and underage. I'm not sure why these comic books keep doing that. I'm like, maybe that's the reason why Batman's not my favorite character or superhero in comic books. But I'm not going to go any deeper than that. But the character of Barbara Gordon, I don't think the Batwoman and Batgirl took off because they were supposed to be like the girlfriends for both Batman and Robin. They didn't really win over the audience. So those characters went away. And in the 60s, at the height of the popularity of the Batman live-action TV show, people loved the chemistry between Julie Newmar as Catwoman and Adam West as Batman, that the ABC execs wanted a female hero to pair Batman with when they saw the positive fan reaction to Catwoman and Batman being a couple. They couldn't do that because, she's a villainess. Well, nowadays she's like an anti-hero. So she's not a complete villain. So they asked DC Comics if there was a female hero that they could use for their live action to introduce in season 3. And they came up with the Barbara Gordon, Commissioner Gordon's daughter, Batgirl. They created her really quick in the comic books so they can introduce her to the live action. And it was for that same reason, just to give Batman a love interest. And I have, I had no problem with that. It's just interesting how now when people talk about Batgirl and Batman being together, they get a little upset over it. They're like, no, he's a father figure. I'm like, no, she has a father in Commissioner Gordon. He's probably her mentor in crime fighting, but that's as far as it goes. She was actually technically created to be a love interest to Batman, just to dispel those rumors that has been going on since the 50s. A lot of people have not looked into that, but it's the truth. It's not something I'm making up. But I like this figure. The one thing I will say about Tom McFarlane and his 6-inch version of they seem sturdy. Like, I'm not afraid to move them. Unlike the Mattel versions that I have of the live-action Batman and Robin and Yvonne Craig's Batgirl, I try not to touch them too much because I kind of feel like they might snap. But he did a great job on the look based off the character and the animated. Yeah, Filmation also did the He-Man stuff. The He-Man cartoon. They're responsible for that. I was thinking of buying the season of this animated cartoon through Amazon for $19.99, just for nostalgia purpose. It's just with all the playsets that McFarlane has done, I'm not sure why he hasn't given us a Batgirl bedroom with revolving door into her little secret Batgirl room as a playset. I'll pay $60 for that. I mean, I got her motorcycle, her Batgirl cycle. Give us that. Tom McFarlane, I just wasted so much time in making so many Batman figures and everything Batman related that we missed out on so much of other figures or play sets. It would have been nice a Fortress of Solitude for the Christopher Reeve figure that he gave us, but he's too busy doing Batmobile after Batmobile after Batmobile, and it stands to reason why I'm not as disappointed that he's losing the license. Not saying that I'm going to purchase like Mattel stuff. Money's getting tight. I mean, this hobby is getting expensive, or is just plain expensive. But it would have been nice for Tom McFarlane to venture out and give us, and it's still Bat related, if he gave us the Batgirl bedroom with revolving door. Somebody on YouTube did a custom Batgirl bedroom with revolving door. Did a magnificent job. If I can find that YouTube channel video, I'm gonna post it. It's cute. I geeked out. Granted, I'm more on the girly side. Maybe for the straight guys, they may not find it cute. But for women and for guys like me, we geek out over stuff like that. But I figured I'd show her off because I didn't show her off before. Plus, I didn't have the Batman and Robin to compare her with, but I might get them at some point if they're at a decent price, because they are nice looking figures. Anyway, my peoples, I hope you have a great weekend. I'm not sure if there's a movie that I can suggest. There was a movie I saw recently. It's on Netflix. It's campy, but it's fun, I think. I enjoyed it. I try not to get mad at things lately. It's called Hard Eyes on Netflix. It's a horror movie. I watched it with my friend the other day because I was trying to get my guy to watch it with me. And he hasn't caved in yet, but he probably will at some point. But me and my friend Monica watched it, and oh my God, we were just laughing up a storm. And the thing about that movie, there's a character named Monica in the movie who acts just like my friend Monica, and we were hysterical through that film. I mean, I loved it. We had a good time watching it. And at the end of the day, a movie, if you're having a good time watching a movie, then it did its job. I think at this point we're asking too much for movies. There's been so many, so it's kind of hard to impress an audience now. There's just been so many movies. So just enjoy them for what they are. Anyway, stay safe. Spend time with your loved ones. Try to keep away from the negative stuff online through social media. It's not healthy. I'm subscribing to a lot of channels for that reason. I mean, I don't do great videos at all. I do wacky videos, but I hope it doesn't how do you call that, bother someone. I don't like getting up in the morning trying to find ways to get under somebody's skin. I don't get off on that. So I'm not sure why a lot of these channels are doing that for, well, I know why they're doing it. They're doing it for money. But I can't do that. Life is bad enough to do videos on nothing but negativity. Do things, I would say if you're going to do a video, do something that you enjoy. And I like my collecting. It's coming, I'm purchasing it out of my own money. And I like watching movies. But anyway, I'm rambling now. So I'm going to shut the hell up. Let you guys do your thing. Just be safe. Bye.